Welcome back, everybody. I finally got back to the board. This is Cliff, and we're still playing our little social adventure in combat with our second social patrol. And we just finished up a firefight in which we missed some shots, and I managed to get my character killed with a fairly low percentage shot. But when it's your turn and the dice are rolling, that's what happens. Then at the end of that particular firefight, I decided to get a little more aggressive and got a couple of guys wounded because I knew the fact that I'd lost my character to a KIA meant that we were going to lose 2 patrol victory points. And we only have 2 so far, so that wiped them out. And I knew that if we could capture an enemy, that would give us back 3 patrol victory points, so we would be +1 net. So I was willing to kind of sprint around trying to get a prisoner at the end of that firefight. We paid a little bit for it. We got a bad wound on a really lucky shot in the dark, in the rain. And then we got a light wound in melee trying to take him down with plan B because my soldier with the best TQ got taken out by that lucky shot in the dark, cut down in the open field. I should learn not to run in the open fields. I'm a slow learner. So we need to put everything back into our patrol module. We get some experience for this particular firefight. We don't get the, if you have could do better or whatever, you don't get your patrol victory points for that. But you do get patrol victory points for getting the prisoner, and you also get experience points. So we need to tally up our experience. Everybody gets 1 just for playing along, except for me, who's dead. So Sheehan has a light wound, that's O'Brien, sorry. O'Brien got wounded twice. 2 light wounds. They're both bandaged, and they would be bandaged anyway. 2 light wounds aren't going to hurt us for the rest of the patrol, but they ding them for the remainder. So O'Brien gets 1 with 2 light wounds. Chair gets 1. Private Amos gets 1. He's shaken up, but not wounded. The shaken doesn't matter. Mortel was the man of the hour. He was cutting people down. He gets 3. Here's Sheehan. Sheehan gets 1. Moore cut 1 down, so he gets 2. Coop gets 1, has a bad wound. And Old School here gets 3. He got a KIA and he captured our prisoner, and he has a light wound. So Overbeck, Old School, gets 3. Mortel gets 3. Moore gets 2. And everybody else gets 1. So let's take care of those experience points first. There. Experience points. Old School gets 3 experience points. Let's go to our sheet. That's our patrol sheet. Let's go to roster sheet 1. O'Brien, I said, gets 1. 26 is not going to do anything. Old School gets 3. 26 is not going to do anything. Sheehan gets 1. 28 doesn't do anything. Coop gets 1. That gives him a skill. All right. Let's get this out of the way. And this out of the way. And here's our skill chart. And we roll a black 5, white 8. 58 plus 1 weapon skill for Coop. Now has a 6. Chair gets 1. Moore gets 1. No, Moore wasn't along with us. Yeah, Moore's along with us. 31. That's everybody. Still got okay morale. The other sheet. Ross gets 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we need 22 for you. Goes 5, 10, 16, 22. Amos gets 1. And I am all gone. That's all gone. So that was our only skill. I can take me out of this lineup too. Return to character display. Alright, let's get our wounds out here now. What did I say again? We've got Old School has a light wound. And Coop has a bad wound. Okay. Look again. Already forgotten, trying to get back and forth. Old School has a light wound. Coop has a bad wound. Coop has a bad wound. That's Buddy status. Bad wound. Coop has a bad wound. Old School has a light wound. And actually O'Brien has 2 light wounds. I can only put 1 on here. I think that's all who's wounded. Let's double check. Coop has a bad wound. Old School has a light wound. Moore is not wounded. Sheehan's not wounded. Mortel is not wounded. Amos is just shaken. Chair's not wounded. O'Brien is light wounded. And I'm dead. Alright. So that's all of that. That's fun. Now, our patrol event dyro modifiers change. Because we played the firefight mission, it goes up 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A bandaged bad wound, which we have, goes up 1. And having a prisoner goes up 2. Who am I going to have guarding that prisoner? I think I'm going to have Sheehan's going to be guarding the prisoner. He's got a rifle skill of 3. He can still spot and stuff if we need him to. So he can do that. I think that is it except for patrol victory points. We lose 2 for KIA, so it goes down 1, goes down 1, and then it goes up 3 for the prisoner. 1, 2, 3. So there we are. We have 3 patrol victory points now. We are at return to base at position 6. And we are ready to rock and roll again. So let's get back onto patrol. I think we've done everything. Hit time, and we roll a 46. And no. Patrol. These are the ones that I retyped up, so they're easier to see. 46. Advance 1, steady progress. Let's drag this down for the moment. So I can advance 1. We go back 1 zone. Steady progress. And we roll again. 27. Bring this back up. Advance 1, steady progress. We go back another zone. And we roll again. 29. Advance 1, steady progress. We go back again. And we roll again. 17. Advance 2, you make good progress. Gain 1 patrol victory point. Back 1. Back 1. Advance 1. We are 1 step from home. This is where bad things happen. 26. And we make it home with no other problems. We return to home. We make it back with 4 patrol victory points in the bank and a prisoner. And we gained 6, 12 more. So 6, 12 is 6 and 6 is 12 and 4, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 patrol victory points. And we have a prisoner that we're going to deal with in just a second. Let me look at this table. 16 is a nice patrol, good job. 18 would be good workmen, so we'd need 2 more. We would need 2 more patrol victory points to get up to there. We get 1, if we were doing a patrol, we'd get 1 reroll for this particular patrol, along with all the experience we gained. Now, the only other thing is we have a prisoner, and it is possible to do things with them. Let me see here. I'm looking here. Each prisoner, modified, advancing, patrol victory points. There's a way for us to try to interrogate those prisoners, if we wish. And I'm having a hard time finding it in the rules at the moment. Let me pause this for a sec, so you don't have to listen to me umming. Alright, it was before. I had 46.0. At the end of a mission or patrol, the squad may have prisoners, which we do. If the player wishes, they may interrogate the prisoners before passing them to the rear to the MPs. To interrogate a prisoner, make a TQC for the squad leader, which would be our patrol leader. Modifiers are -1 to the squad leader's TQ if interrogating an NCO, which it is not. Or -2 if it's an officer, which it's just not. We only captured a regular old soldier. Only one roll is made, no matter how many prisoners, there's only one. And here's what happens. If you choose to interrogate the prisoner and we roll a 0 on our TQC, then we will get some useful information and we'll gain 1 merit point for our squad in a big campaign. If we just pass, we get some tactical information that's useful and we gain 2 rerolls. If we fail, there's no effect. And if we roll a 9, then we beat the crap out of them when we get in trouble with the Red Cross. And we get a demerit point as a squad. I think the lieutenant would still cover for us, but we'd be in the doghouse for a while. So to complete this patrol, I will let you decide one last time, one last vote. And since it's late tonight, I'll let it go for a while. I'll have it due on, let's see, tonight's Monday. It'll expire Tuesday, so we can finish up on Wednesday. Since this is Labor Day for me in the U.S., this is the end of this social patrol. It was fairly uneventful from the time that we turned around, but that's okay. We had enough excitement when we got to the destination. I will get the poll up for you, and I'll work on the narrative a little bit, and I will talk to you guys next time.